Hey guys, Jace with Minnesota News Now here. I'm covering a story I thought I'd never cover in the city of Plymouth. Actually, I never thought I'd be covering this story ever. This story is going to be on dog poop. Stay tuned.
Yeah, there's much ado about doggy doo in the city of Plymouth.
Do those dogs have guilty faces?
They look a little guilty. The city cracking down on pet owners who do not follow ordinances like leashing their dogs and cleaning up after those dogs.
And as Fox 9's Courtney Godfrey reports, they're even encouraging people to call 911 on violators.
A call to 911 may seem extreme, but the city of Plymouth says it's not messing around when it comes to this stink.
We're very concerned about our lakes and streams, and so this is one way for us to reach out to our residents and help them understand the impacts of their property.
In a notice sent out Wednesday, the city of Plymouth said it was looking for volunteers to act as dog etiquette ambassadors and even encouraged people to call 911 to report violators of pet ordinances. The city of Plymouth says these policies are nothing new and that they send out notification about dog waste every spring. In Plymouth, Courtney Godfrey, Fox 9.
Hey Courtney, thank you for this in-depth investigative report here in Plymouth. I want to thank Channel 9 for jumping all over this story. Tremendous. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I'm going to be going out here and the next video I'm going to be shooting is at a crime scene here in Plymouth where we're not going to cover government corruption. We're not going to be covering, stolen vehicles, thefts, crimes that have victims. We're going to be going out here to cover an actual crime scene. So I want you to stay tuned. Viewer discretion advised in this next clip of a crime scene where there's possible dog poop. So please stay tuned. All right, guys, Jason with Minnesota News live out here at a crime scene in Plymouth with some dog poop. We've got Hennepin County Crime Lab out here processing the scene. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Alright guys, that was some video I shot earlier today. I'm sorry, I didn't want to get censored by showing the actual crime because I figured that YouTube might censor me for the graphic nature of what was happening, but I did get Hennepin County Crime Lab out there working on processing this. Alright, on to the next video. The next video is former Senator Dr. Scott Jensen. He's a medical doctor. He's talking about the passports that they're imposing if you got your jab. The thing is what if you already have the antibodies in your system? So that's something to think about. This is his opinion on this. I think it's a really good piece and a really good way to start thinking about things and how we are, where we're at right now, where we're going with things. So please stay tuned for that video.
Hi, Dr. Scott Jensen here. I'm getting to be the end of the day, and I had quite a few nervous patients today. They're nervous about this concept of an immunity passport. I would remind you, stupid is as stupid does, says Forrest Gump. Here are a couple documents. This one is from the blood bank saying that I've got the antibodies they want, and they asked me would I come back and give blood again, my plasma, so they can use it to help people with COVID. This is another one that says that I've got the antibodies. I have had antibodies tested a half dozen times, positive ever since September. But the CDC comes out today and talks about new privileges for those who've been vaccinated. But in the Axios, A-X-I-O-S article I read, it didn't comment on how about new privileges for those people who have had the disease recovered. An immunity passport really is anti-American. At another level, it's immoral. Moral is sort of doing the right thing. The right thing in many countries is freedom and the ability to express yourself. So the immoral thing would be the thing against the right thing. You can't express yourself. You can't be free. If you have an immunity passport set of regulations and restrictions in place, you are telling people that if they don't do this thing, then they don't get to do this, this, and this. It's a mandate. It's a de facto mandate. And if you had the disease, like I did, why in the world would I want to get a vaccine? Why are you pushing so hard that I should? You really want to jab me that much? So this is shaky ground. If you're going to talk about an immunity passport, we best be very, very careful. I mean, we are on some thin ice. And as is so often the case, stupid is as stupid does, and we don't realize or recognize stupid until it's a little too late. So please think about this carefully. Try to think about this from all angles. If we weren't talking about a vaccine for COVID-19, if we were talking about an influenza vaccine, if we're talking about the shingles vaccine, if we're talking about a vaccine that's being pushed hard by pharma, best thing since sliced bread. What about a Lyme vaccine? Oh, that's right, that was pulled from the market. This is really dangerous ground. Think about it, please.
All right, guys, Jason with Minnesota News Now. I want to thank you for tuning in. The first video, if you're still sticking around, the first video was truly just, I mean, a mainstream coverage, typical dumb video. The second one, though, was very important, and I did that on purpose. I think that we need to laugh about some things with the first video. The second video is a definite serious video. Just to update you, I'm, for the next few days, not going to be able to get out there. I'm having some lifter issues with my truck, so I'm not mobile right now. I want you to keep watching. I'm going to upload some videos as I can get them and cover some news stories. Please like, share, and subscribe my videos. Leave me comments. Those really, really help. Let me know if you like the different styles I'm doing, if there's different things you want me to cover. But I really appreciate all your guys' help and support. Anyways, please stay tuned for the next video when it comes out. Jason with Minnesota News Now out.